day 4 in New Orleans. Where are we right now?
Bourbon Street. Right?
Yeah, we're on Bourbon Street. It looks very different in the daytime than it does at night. A certain time of the day, I don't know when. I even asked the local and even they didn't know when, but they shut down all the streets, so all these trucks will be gone. And, you know, that during the daytime they have to make all their deliveries of beer and all that stuff. But at nighttime, there's no cars allowed on here except for police cars.
We're headed to Lafayette Cemetery.
Yeah, Lafayette Cemetery, number 1.
I couldn't find number 2, so I don't really know why. It says that online.
Lafayette Cemetery, number 1, right?
You don't have to say that's the only one.
Oh, well, it's the Lafayette Cemetery. They have to bury all their people above ground, so that's why all their cemeteries are like this, especially the older ones. Now, a lot of people are like, look at all these names all in the same place. And the reason why it's like that is because what they would do is they would put people in these coffins and let them sit for a year and a day. But after a year and a day, the bodies would start to compose because of all the sun beating down on the top to get up to like about 300 degrees in there. And after a year and a day, the bodies would be so decomposed that they would take a pole, which is, a lot of people say this is where the 10-foot pole saying came from, but they would take a pole and push it, all the remains all the way to the back, and then the next time somebody died that was supposed to go in the same tomb, it would repeat the process all over again. So
yeah, the sun heats it up inside the tomb.
Yeah, about 300 degrees.
Pretty much cremates the body.
Yeah, because actually, until the 1960s, the Catholic religion didn't allow for people to be cremated, so it's pretty cool. In front of their grave, I guess, was in the Mardi Gras parade every year, and that's why they put that shoe there, because they were always, they were, you know, if you've ever seen Mardi Gras parades, they are very flamboyant, very glittery, very feathery and colorful. So they put that shoe there to commemorate her. It's cool.
A lot of people leave like random stuff on the tombs, and this one has greased lightning on it. There's probably a reason. This place in particular was the cemetery where most of the yellow fever victims were buried.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what that means. People that normally died of yellow fever died abruptly and early, meaning they had a lot of unfinished business. So this is probably haunted, I think. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's haunted?
Yeah, it's on the list of haunted places in New Orleans.
Some of them are colored, and actually most of them aren't because of the influence of different kinds of culture. The Catholic culture thought it was unrespectful to paint them, whereas a lot of the like people with our French and Spanish cultures actually thought that celebrating the death was more respectful than, you know, just putting them in a tomb and, you know, leaving it be. So, getting to the end of the day, and we're hungry, so we decided to, you know, go get some Thai food at a place that has really good reviews. But look how pretty she looks. So pretty. It's her new dress we got her. We're at the Frenchmen Park Market. Beautiful stuff here, actually. lot of people say that this is where the locals go. I don't really believe it. There's too many people. We went out and had some dinner, and we looked at Frenchmen Street for a little bit, but it got really, really crowded. Well, the places that we wanted to go to anyways were really crowded. So now we're just going wherever the night takes us. We might just end up going to get that hurricane after all. So we passed by our hotel on the way to Bourbon, so we're going to drop the camera off because, you know, it's not a really good idea to bring a huge camera to Bourbon. And then we're just going to bring the GoPro. It's small and discreet. And then we're going to go back up. It's gonna be fun.
My name is Dogman.
Dogman. Will.
The name of the road to yourself.
That's awesome, man. We're gonna buy him some milk and a gallon, or some ice. A gallon of milk and some ice, because he lives in a tent. We're in the store now. We're getting a gallon of milk and some ice for a homeless man. He needs help, so we're helping him. Where's some ice? Yeah. What just happened?
It's kind of hard to tell.
He snuck up behind me.
Seriously?
Yeah, and ran. I mean, I wasn't gonna let the dog go. I mean, I was just standing there.
And I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you need to go to the hospital?
No, I'm not going to the hospital. That's one place I'm not going. I just came out of the VA hospital. I got lung cancer. I just came out of the VA hospital. I got free medical, but I'm not going. I'm not giving up my dog again to get stolen. My dog just got stolen. I just got it back. And I got to sit with somebody for 10 days. They stole it. And that was my Wounded Warrior Project representative.
Man,
She stole
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, stay safe. Stay in the more populated areas. I don't want to see you hurt,
It's a
okay?
populated area.
Okay,
There's a
good.
security guard here.
That's
When he went in, that's when he hit me.
I'm so sorry, man. Well, I hope the rest of the night goes better for you
Didn't I
and
tell you he was
Medusa,
going to come
okay?
around the corner? What?
Yeah, the police just passed by. There's a bunch of
That's all right.
I mean, stay safe, okay?
It's all right. Man. Go ahead.
Have a good night. Stay safe, man, okay? Have a good night, Will. It's loud and my battery is almost dead, so we're gonna sign off. Bye. Bye. Today we don't really have a lot of time until we have to head back, get on the plane again, but I just wanted to share a story with you guys, because we had, we bought a cooler and some, peanut butter and jelly and stuff like that, so that we could have snacks throughout the week without, we just wanted something small to having to pay a lot more for a snack, but we didn't see the point in throwing it away, so I put it in the cooler, this little small one that I, bought for the week. I had some lemonade and stuff like that in it, and we were gonna give it away to somebody, and we found this lady in a park. She asked not to be on camera, so I didn't. She was sleeping on the bench when we walked over. She wasn't sleeping, but she was laying on the bench. Anyways, and we, explained what we were trying to do. We gave her the stuff, lemonade and all that stuff. And it was really cool because she was very extremely grateful for it. I guess not very many people just walk up and just give that kind of stuff. She wouldn't let us leave without giving us something, which was just crazy because this woman has barely anything. She's sleeping on a bench. She has all of her stuff in little totes underneath the bench. and she would not let us leave without giving us something. So apparently one of the local people in the market give her a lot of, you know, like the dresses and stuff that they can't really sell. So she would not let us leave without giving us, well, giving Jess a dress. And I just thought that was really cool, because somebody with nothing still wants to give something away. And when she kept saying, no, that's how we do it down here. If you give us something, we want to give something back. So I just thought that was, Jess almost cried. I got emotional about it. It was a really cool experience. And we got a little bit of time to kill, so we're visiting the old U.S. Mint. It's now a museum.
It's free admission.
It's free admission, and it's a culture museum and a couple of other things as well, and they hold events here during the week, like yoga and a bunch of other things, so we're gonna go check it out. And if you see all the tents, it's because they're having the Tomato Festival this weekend. We're not gonna be here, we're leaving obviously in a few hours, but this is how they made money. I never even seen how they make money, really.
I've been to the Philadelphia Mint.
The real one?
Yep.
Like the one that they still make money at?
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
It's huge.
Huge? New Orleans dollars. I wonder if these were different than normal dollars. Look, do they look different? If, like, the New Orleans ones look different than, like, the rest of the countries. Oh, that's what the windows look like? That's cool. You should have kept them in there. It's a counterfeit mold. This place is very cool looking. Dang, man, it's a huge coin press.
Mostly women worked here coin pressing because
Oh, really?
it requires small hands.
Trump would be a coin presser if it was back in the day. This is a millionaire calculator. So if you made a lot of money, you had to do a lot of work in order to count it. That's crazy. That is super cool. Those are bus goals right there. That's cool. Bus goals. Sad we don't have much time left. So we're here at the Louis Armstrong Park. It's beautiful, actually. Bridge. Nice fountain showing and everything. I couldn't figure out what that building is, but it's pretty cool looking. It's very old. Looks like part of it collapsed, actually, near the top. Huh. But anyways, I just wanted to take a second to, I guess, close out the trip. One of the biggest things that I really like about New Orleans is their celebration of diversity. If you're different, that's actually like a good thing here. And obviously everybody here is, you know, when you walk around, you see all the different types of people, the different types of art and the different types of music, and everything is accepted the same way with open arms. And I think that's probably my favorite part about this city. If you ever visit here, you'll definitely understand what I'm talking about. I mean, one of the things that I get a lot, especially, you know, in some parts of the country, people treat me a little differently because I have a half-white beard, you know, and it's not always negatively necessarily. Some people are. Not one person has said anything negative about it, and that's just like super cool, you know, and I'm used to it. It doesn't really bug me when people do say negative things, but it's just refreshing to go to a place where, you know, everybody has nothing to say but kind words towards each other, and everybody's doing kind things for each other. And I find that extremely impressive in a city, especially of this size. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.